Hello. Good evening. Dougal had a brew and 2 puddings. Blood puddings? Maybe. Gundar with that
Boy.
sub. That's what that pinging noise was. It wasn't me. It was the sub. So thanks for that. 187 followers. We are getting there, guys. We are getting there. Almost at that 200. Apple pie and caramel cheesecake. That
Sounds so good.
sounds good. Yeah. On that, thanks, Meshtan26 and Water No Getinemy. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Thanks for those follows a couple weeks ago. Thank you all who it's just after midnight and I'm doing a 10-hour shift tomorrow. Not great. Thanks for all those that came by for our War Thunder promotion. It is now over. It was a short one. We had fight. I hear myself. Oz. He's guilty. It was a short promotion. I actually enjoyed the game. We actually played it a bit more after the promotion was over. A little on the grindy side, but fun. But we'll see. So we appreciate
there are no boundaries. You can fly as far as one direction as you want. That I found.
And if you play simulator mode, just quit. It's terrible. It's really bad. Who'd have thought?
Real world mode?
It's actual real world. Like you have to take off from the landing strip and fly to the action. And I crashed 4 times just trying to take off. Because if you pull the stick too hard, your plane just flips over and crashes on the runway.
Oh my God.
I don't have that problem. I pull my stick.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to get the beer of the week from Half-Ass Beer Review. So maybe I'll send him a message and we'll talk about that at the end. Let me send a message here. That was my bad. It's been chaotic. Thankfully, feeling a bit better myself. Better spirits. Still in some nerve damage pain, but we'll get through it. Definitely better than last week. Just wanted to remind you all, we're going to start these. I don't have any graphics or anything to pop up, but Midland Mall Comic Con is coming up March 4th and 5th. Is that what we said?
Yes.
4th and 5th at in Midland, Michigan.
It was so 5 minutes ago. I don't remember.
I know, right? I know. So yeah, join us for that. We are going to be doing things a little bit different this year. We're going to be in a different area, which is going to be different for us. We may have an extra table. We are going to be doing signups early. So we want those people who can sign up to be there early to go ahead and sign up so that you're not scrambling to get in on the early sessions. So that is something we're going to do. Dougal, get your plane ticket now. Fly to Michigan. Bring your friends, and you can sit at the table and play some D&D. I should move my microphone closer too. But yeah, we're happy that everyone is with us now. but I'm trying. I know. So here's a story for tonight before we get started. Like I get done with my long day at work, right? And I go upstairs and you have no idea. Don't tempt me. I'm saving to move back to Japan. Then you'll have some money. So see there.
I heard Japan. Let's go.
Yeah. See, Gwynton's in on it.
Always in Japan.
So my kid's up there playing Minecraft, right? So my little one, and she plays with her friends from school, and she's like, "My friend wants to talk to you." I'm like, "Okay." Like, I don't play Minecraft.
No.
So I put on this headset that is much too tiny for my head. And I hear, "Do you play Dungeons and Dragons?" Yup. My dad plays, but it's boring.
No.
And you kind of have to suppress that inner demon inside of you that wants to go, it's the greatest game in the world. You know, you're playing Minecraft right now. Like,
you know what you could have done? Turn to your youngest and be like, you can't be friends anymore. Delete them.
right. Defect. Exactly. It's like power, you know? And I was like, well, that's because you're not playing. You got to understand, like, it's this, you know, this world that you live in. And he's like, it's just somebody telling a story. I'm like, it's so much more than that. You know, a movie is someone telling a story. Like, yeah. Hey, Credax Labs, welcome. Oh, never mind. We'll take care of that here in a second. I thought it was
welcome, spam.
Yep. We don't get a lot of those.
No, we don't. Wait, is spamming like that mean we're getting more popular?
I forgot to turn off. Let me turn off the War Thunder notifications. That promotion is over. Sorry if you missed it. But yeah, so here I am trying to explain to a 9-year-old how Dungeons and Dragons is cool and that like you're shaping the adventure, and they're playing Minecraft and pretty much is, I think, blowing me off anyways. But hey, at least they asked, you know.
That D&D starter pack is pretty good. I enjoy that one.
And they have a new one out. They just put out a third version of it, and I have to stop myself from getting it because each time I want to get it because it comes with like special dice, and you get the digital material as well as the other material, the physical material. Sorry, I'm doing a lot here. Let's turn that off, and let's go here, and turn that off. Okay, those are off now. Sorry.
By the way, coming soon for everybody while you're doing that is that we're going to be having a community-based D&D one-shot. That'll probably be early January.
Okay, so that's what we're shooting for. We're shooting for a January timeframe. Okay.
Yep.
If you're
the holidays would be too difficult for everybody.
If you are interested in playing, it'll be DM'd by Blaylock, Oz. And that'll be in January, and you need to come into Discord and let us know in the D&D channel that you'd be interested in playing. Limited number of spots.
Set up we'll get everything squared away in Discord. Date will be coming soon.
His Lordship is the nickname for my new what? Hey, so the dungeon board game I played. The dungeon board game is really good. Epic, right?
Yeah, we played that over at your house for the D&D one shot.
Dougal looks like to be your first sign up. Dougal's in.
Good. So, I don't know. It'll be difficult. We'll have to coordinate a time where Dougal can make it where she's not spending the wee hours. But it'll be a Saturday. We'll figure it out, Dougal.
Another good D&D based board game, especially if you're want to play a game with your kids and get them like introduced to D&D, is The Adventure Begins. You're gonna pick it up for like $20 or so. It's pretty great. My kid loves playing it. Yeah, fanboy time.
We played at your table when we did the one shot.
No, we didn't play that one. Oh yeah, we did. We did play it. Yeah, we did play. I forgot we did play. Yeah, it was that one. That one was good. Yeah. That's right, Dougal. Who needs to sleep when you have D&D?
Yeah, I want to see Panda. I want to see you signing up for that as well because we're
I'd love to see freaking Panda in there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Only requirements is you need to be able to connect to Zoom, which will hook you up with that. You need to have a camera. So.
Yep.
Fanboy wants to sign up. I'm fine with that. Obviously, the new players will have precedence rather than the last one shot folks.
And we'll have to cap it out or if it'll just get crazy.
Yeah. So that stuff's coming up. As far as I know, and we'll let you know as soon as we know, there's not going to be any interruptions the rest of this year. I mean, the day after Christmas, I think we were a little fishy on, but we'll see when it gets closer to that. But other than that, we should be around for the rest of the season. Dougal, we'd see your mug. That's fine. I mean, you got to look at this. I mean, that's scary enough for everybody.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when I go upstairs, like my wife's like, "Can you cover that up?"
Like this. I mean, come on, right? Really? I don't know who I'm pointing at right now, but
What is the people from Dune, the Bene Jesuits or whatever, that wear the black scarf over their face?
Doesn't help.
Doesn't help. That is a Drastin mask. Yeah. On that note, I put out my first YouTube short today. So if you go over to our YouTube, you can see that. Just being some silliness before the stream. I'm going to try to do some more silliness. So that's over
we
on
should
YouTube.
announce our new handle because we have an official handle now.
Yeah,
too.
we are not YouTube/XYR43 anymore. We are actually YouTube/@7dungeons now. So it's a lot easier to get to our YouTube channel. So I'm glad that YouTube put handles out there now so that we can be ourselves. So that's nice. So head on over there. Don't forget to check out the bonus actions there too if you missed the last episode and get caught up quickly. I think that's about everything. As I said, getting closer. We're getting close to that 200 followers, guys. We're getting there. But without anything else to say here. Oh, I never stopped the music. Never stopped the music. It was just muted in the background. I should have turned it up full blast just to hear Marsland complain.
Wouldn't dare.
I
Blow
would.
it out his eardrums.
Totally would, day. All right. Without further ado, let's get into the dungeon. All right. Where we left off last week. Get some music going here. There we go.
No one else hears anything, right?
No, it was really quiet.
Okay.
I hear it now.
There we go. Last week, the party was tasked with staying in an old house in the northern part of the city. Something that needed to be scouted out to make sure it was free of disturbances and rats. As the party entered, they were greeted by more than just rats, as spirits manifested themselves. Marsland almost losing his life in one hit, ran away as he was chased down the hall by one of the spirits, which quickly gave way and let him live. Exploring the upstairs, they found and spoke to the spirits of two small children and found an old workshop that had a peculiar rune marking on the floor. Citing his frustration, Gwynton moved down the hallway, Bishop not long behind him. He walked into an old playroom. Upon getting to the other side of the room, a ghost child appeared, rushing toward him. Hey! What are you doing in my room? This is my room.
You must be the last brother we're looking for. We were talking to your brother and sister over in the other playroom.
Why aren't you playing with me then?
What do you want to play?
I'm bored.
What kind of games do you want to play?
Well, you pick. What do you like to play? What's your name?
My name's Gwenton. What's yours?
My name's Darren.
Hi, Darren. Nice to meet you. What are you still doing around here if you guys are ghosts?
I live here.
How long have you lived here?
Just a few years, I think. I don't know. I'm always bored. I'm really bored. And you see him lean into you and like he gets very close to you. You feel like the cold presence in front of your face. My dad always spent too much time in the workshop, and then he'd go do his business in the evening. He'd never play with any of us.
Or why aren't you playing with your younger siblings? They're waiting for you in the other room.
They're annoying.
Aren't all younger siblings annoying?
Have you met them? All they want to do is play with dolls or play with blocks.
So what do you want to play with then?
I don't know. There's a lot of neat things in here. Do you want to play Smash the Head?
I don't like the sound of that one. Whose head are you trying to smash over here, Darren?
Well, you lay on a bed and wait for something from the ceiling to fall. If you move out of the way, you lose.
Out of character real quick. Did Gwenton see the dead body in the other room that had his head smashed in?
There was no body. There was...
It was just like a thing on the bed and like blood around.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what happened to the guy in the other room?
He lost.
He lost because he dodged it?
He lost because it hit him square.
It's a pretty mean game to play on some people, don't you think?
I get really bored. Really bored.
I know the door's locked, right?
You know the door has closed. It slammed shut. You don't know if it's locked or not. And on that note, Bishop, this door slams. You see the other three are coming down the hall. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try and open the door.
Okay. When you grab hold of the door and turn the knob, it definitely is it's locked. It's or not budging.
I'll knock. Gwenton, why did you shut the door?
Okay, Gwenton, you hear knocking at the door, and you can hear Bishop's muffled voice through the other side.
Like, pardon me, Darren. That's my friend knocking.
Are there more people in here to play the game? Oh, I
There
like when there's
people
more.
here. You want to open the door for him?
I don't know. I don't like a lot of crowds.
Well, how many people are you comfortable with?
Well, depends. What game do you want to play? You don't want to play my game.
Well, I mean, I don't particularly want my head smashed in. I don't think it'll work too well on you.
Well, what else can we play?
You ever play hide and seek?
Hide and seek. Yeah, a few times.
We can play that. We're
Okay.
somewhere in this house that most people don't normally go.
Well, I mean, there's lots of places no one goes anymore. We haven't seen anybody in here in a long time. Well, there's this one guy, but I don't know where he's at. Do you want me to hide first?
You hide first. I'll go look for you.
And with that, you see a smile cross his face as he slowly fades from existence. Bishop, what do you want to do?
Turn to the others coming down the hallway.
Okay.
I think Quentin is upset. He walked in here and locked the door.
Well,
Maybe he needs to use the facilities.
Do we hear any of this happening from the other side of the door?
No. I would say, what's your passive perception?
Not good. 10.
Then no.
No.
Is the door locked?
It is. I can unlock it.
Once, after a minute, I'm going to walk over to the front door to open it. If I
Okay.
can.
We'll say you start heading that way.
I have ways of opening doors as well.
Don't. Oh, God.
If it's anything like your chest opening skills, I would suggest not doing that. This is not our property.
It's true.
All I can picture is
It's
you
not
break
a
the
rat,
door down and
so.
Quentin just laying on the other side of the door.
I'll try picking it.
Okay.
I'll try opening it.
Okay. Roll it up, Bishop.
All right.
Quentin, do you need some help in there? Bishop wants to assist you.
Do I hear that?
Plus my proficiency, so 21.
Okay. You start turning your tools into the lock, and as you do, the door just kind of, you see the handle turn and it opens up and it kind of takes your tools with it, and you just kind of stumble forward and you see Gwenton standing there, and you see Bishop's kind of leaning over and his hands are open as you see tools hanging out of the lock of the door.
Oh, Bishop, are you going to pick the lock again? I didn't know this was locked. I found the other brother that those two are looking for.
You did not lock the door?
I didn't shut the door. All I did was walk in here. I was investigating in a room.
I'll grab my stuff out of the doorknob.
Okay.
I'll look over Bishop and like around him. What's in there?
It seemed to be Darren's room.
It's a giant
wants to play,
metal
so,
man in the way.
Currently trying to play hide and seek with him.
So who's hiding? You or him?
No, Darren is the last ghost, the last of the siblings
Ah,
that we know of. He also, there was a different game he wanted to play. He called it Smash Head. You guys might recognize it
Smash
from
what's
the
now?
other room that had a blood on the bed and something sitting on the pillow.
You mean to say the ghost is responsible for that massacre that happened in there?
To him, it was just a game.
That's a game.
Apparently, the
Be a
person
far more messed up house
didn't
than we
dodge
think
it
we're
well
in.
enough.
Assuming they were awake to dodge it at all when it happened.
But was there anything else in this room of notice besides the glowing doll at the back of it that I grabbed?
Did you grab it?
I thought I did. 'Cause
Okay.
I thought that's what like triggered the ghost to pop up.
I don't remember you grabbing it, but you grabbed it. That's fine.
Okay.
Have we looked at all the rooms up on the second floor?
Yep.
Well, it seems the only thing that we have not investigated is the secret entrance into the basement.
We can go look there. If it's the last place to go look, who knows what we're going to find. Darren said his father is always working in the workshop and they would just go do his own business and not play with them, so who knows what will be down there.
Marsland, you checked out the ruins, right? From
What?
the ruins that were on the floor.
No, I don't think he did. The Circle of Runes.
Oh no.
Guys,
The child is back.
Looks like that at all.
this is getting kind of creepy.
Well, is there anything else in this room we should explore before we move on?
I didn't see anything else that was lighting up in that room when I walked in there. So at least for here, I can't say there is anything.
Well, if the father spent most of his time in his workshop, maybe, Marsland, you should look at the scribblings on the floor.
I can take a look, I suppose.
I'll start heading back to the workshop.
I'll follow suit.
Follow.
Who else?
I'm following.
Yeah,
I'll follow.
I'll follow.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get ahead of Bishop.
Okay.
Excuse me, Bishop. I can't see over you.
No
I
worries.
can't see anything.
Give me a second.
I cast blindness on Oz.
Evil.
Can't see anything either.
Okay. You're all in there.
I believe these balls of light have affected my sight.
Oh. No, this is very curious indeed. I'll bend down and start inspecting
Wait.
this.
As I say, have I been in this room before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you didn't make
I
it
thought I
very
did.
far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a Arcana check.
Ooh. Okay. 19.
Okay. This is definitely a magical inscribed circle. It's not one of teleportation. It's something that's rather strange to you. It's not in your wheelhouse of things that you have seen before.
Do I have any idea if it's like good or evil, or if it's like any idea of its intentions?
Working, like reading through the books and knowing what you know about magic, it isn't something that has fallen in the realm of good. It has a different feel than that.
I urge everybody to execute the utmost caution with this. Don't touch it. And I look directly at Oz when I say that.
Oh, magic is so boring. It's like, oh,
Don't-
look at me. I'm drawing symbols on the ground. Ooh.
Well, be my guest if you wish to die here today.
No, I'm not going to touch it. I'm smarter than that, but this is so boring. What do you make of it?
If you say it. Anyway, I have not come across anything like this in all of the years in the books that I have, well, can't say I've looked at runes in particular depth, but I've never seen anything quite like this. At least not in the well-meaning sections of the books.
So we have no idea what it does.
Yes, we do not know what it does.
So we're just going to leave it.
I don't recommend touching it if that's what you're asking.
I don't have to touch it. I can find something else to touch it.
Well,
Like that
but
sword over
I
there.
wouldn't know. Oz, please be patient. We could try reading all of the books in this house and see if we can find some hints in there. That seems like a good option to me. We do have all night. Yes, it should only take a few hours.
How long has it been since we started in this mansion?
It's been a few hours.
I'm going to take out some paper and I'm going to sketch
I
what I'm
thought
seeing on the
did
floor.
that at the end before the end of last session.
No, I don't believe so. But yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Give me a performance, Bishop.
I can move.
8.
8.
Yeah.
You draw it out to the best of your ability,
It's a square.
so you can scribe it onto a horn later in life.
Do I notice Bishop's drawing?
That's what we
I'm
call
not
a
hiding
callback.
it.
Yeah, he's not hiding it. Yeah.
Oh dear, I would have thought your kind would be better at drawing shapes, having motors and such. Or gears
I
and
am
such.
much better at smithing than drawing.
Wouldn't take much, it appears.
And seeing how he was disappointed, I throw it away. I crumple it and disrupt it.
Okay.
Very well, then, if you're going to be like that, I didn't mean it as an insult. Everybody must start somewhere. And I take out my own journal and start transcribing it down.
Okay. Being what you are, I'm not going to require a performance check on that one. So you scribe it down, and are you putting it in the book or just on a sheet of paper?
Am I limited to the amount of information the book can hold?
I'm not going to get into that minute of detail with it.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put it in the book.
Okay. I'm guessing, it's a pretty sizable tome. It probably has 500-600 pages in it. I'm sure you're fine. So, War and Peace it.
I would like to look around the room to see if there's a little ghost hiding.
I'm going to open the window and stick my head out of it. Some fresh air. It stinks in here.
See, cold air of night fills your lungs. Gwenton, go ahead and do a perception check as you look around the room.
14.
Okay. No. You don't see anything.
No little ghost children waiting to smash people's heads in. I think those kids in the other room are around here playing.
If we are done in here, then maybe we should head to the basement.
Let me spend a little bit more time and see if I can discern exactly what is going on here. I'm going to sit down next to this and see if I can... I'm going to cast Identify as a ritual and see if I can identify exactly what the intention behind this is.
Are you casting it on what?
The rune? Does that work?
No. It identifies more for items.
Oh, you said it was magical, so I assumed that would let me...
It'd be like a detect magic, wouldn't it?
It's magical in nature, not innately magical.
Okay.
I agree with Bishop, though. If we are done here, why don't we go investigate that secret basement?
We've looked through every nook and cranny of this room.
Do I know about the basement?
No, I don't think so, because you kind of stood outside while this was going on.
Yeah,
Bishop has a
that's what I thought.
blueprint.
Yeah. There's a basement? That's probably where the rats are at.
Maybe, based on the blueprints that Bishop found earlier.
Remember, we are to kill the rats.
We are to kill the rats.
If you see any undead rats, do please let me know.
I mean, all the rats are going to be unalive soon. Does that count?
Why do you want an undead rat?
Oh, because the Academy, they would like them.
Can we talk about this while moving? And I'm just going to start heading away.
Yes.
Okay.
Someone's
Yes,
in a rush
let's do that.
to go find the rats.
You're all heading down to the main floor?
Yes, please.
And I'll go directly to where it says the secret entrance.
Keep marshalling away from the piano.
Whoa, how did we land in the piano room?
Because that's where you were last there. This is 2 separate rooms.
They're different layers.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the stairs were there, though.
Who are we missing?
You
No, that's
effectively
just
switch
because there's 2
screens.
separate layers. That's just where our characters were in this layer. That's all.
Are we missing a little guy? You know, about 4 foot tall, kind of stout.
Nope, he's there.
He's gone. He's
He's,
dead.
he's right there.
The thing is,
Didn't notice
yeah,
him with the
he needs
carpet.
he needs like an outline because he kind of blends in with everything.
Yeah, they all need to
There
glow.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay.
does need to glow.
So you all come down the stairs and return to the main floor. What do you want to do?
I was going to the entrance on the blueprint.
Can I see that blueprint again? I'd like to see exactly where it says this is.
I go up to the round table and I'll lay it flat.
Okay. So you lay it out on the table, and while you see there is a basement and the access seems to be somewhere on the main floor, you see no door looking around.
Oh, I thought the blueprint showed where the door was.
It's somewhere in this room, but you're not seeing it. It
we
should be
see, like-
it should be on the wall north of you, but there isn't one.
Okay, so we see where like stairs should come up, but then nothing.
Right on the blueprint, yeah.
What do we
I
see?
just
on
walked
that
up
northern
and
wall?
grabbed that horn on that.
You
animal.
can jump for it. It's up there a bit.
How tall is it?
It's probably 6-7 foot up.
All right, I'm gonna strap my bow on across my back, and I'm just gonna scratch my claws out, and I'm gonna run for the wall, and I'm gonna leap on the wall and grab my claws and push myself up.
You're gonna up the wall or onto the head.
Well, because the head's attached to the wall, is it not?
Yep,
Okay, I was just gonna use the wall as a springboard to get up.
on top of the head.
Yeah, see if it
Okay.
moves.
So
Marsland, the cat has sent something.
as you are looking at the blueprint, you hear the scurry of feet, and you see Jade climb up the wall. Give me an acrobatics at minimum.
Ah, 10.
That's not great. You climb up the wall and kind of parkour over on top of the head, and as you reach out to grasp onto it, you just pull it down right off the wall, and you come crashing down, and the head spins off to the side as you lay flat on your back.
Did the door open? Is there a
I
door
was
open?
told not to break anything, and then you go and rip that head off.
Whatever you did there, Jade, it didn't do anything.
Well, I tried.
Hey, Darren, are you in here?
It's quite amusing.
You don't hear anything.
I'll be
Okay.
AFK for a minute. I got a call coming in.
Okay.
Who's Darren again?
Darren is the oldest of the ghost siblings. Bishop, is there anything on that blueprint that indicates like a lever to pull?
I'll look at it.
No?
I suggest we investigate the wall.
I'm gonna go investigate the wall.
As I'm
I'll
looking
assist
down.
Bishop with
Jade.
guidance.
Okay. So you're helping Bishop, and you're giving him guidance in the meantime. Okay.
Guidance! Let the power flow!
Okay, so that's a +4 to my roll.
Yeah, it's
A D4.
advantage with +4, right?
Ugh,
It's
Sorry,
a D4. Yep.
That's not gonna help.
Even with advantage?
With advantage?
Okay.
Yep. So you get a +3 to whatever you roll on your on your advantage roll.
That was even worse. Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy.
Total of 9.
Okay. You look around the wall, and as you're kind of pushing up against it, one of your fingers slides into a hole in the wall.
Is it a glory hole?
Jesus.
Oh no!
Wow. Wow.
Here is
And we went there.
something.
Is there anything looking back at you?
I'll push my finger into it.
Okay, you push your finger in, it goes rather deep.
Can I see if there's an outline or something? Is it like
It there doesn't feel like there's anything in there. It's just seems to be a hole in the wall.
Try blowing in it. You can blow, correct?
Can you loop your finger
I
and
do
try and
not
pull?
breathe?
Yeah, I'll come up to
see
it.
if I can't pull.
Okay. As you pull, you feel a little bit of resistance before the door kind of separates and an outline begins to form, and the door slides open.
I'm not sure what just happened,
Good job, Bishop. You found it.
but that door just opened when you stuck your finger in the hole.
To be fair, as you probably don't know, he actually stuck his finger in a hole.
I don't. I mean, I'm
You
standing
probably
right
don't.
there. You just.
I think we could probably see that now.
I know. I'm looking at him stick his finger in a hole, and then a wall.
Yeah,
comes out.
you guys are all together there at the hole.
Yeah. You did see this, right? I mean, it was quite a bit high up, but Quentin, you did see it.
I saw him grab something and the door open.
Yes, there was a hole. It was above your line of sight. It was up here.
There's a lot of stuff
Anyway,
above my
the
line of
door
sight.
is open. May we please move past how
Agreed.
we opened the
Yes,
door?
but the method of opening the door is on question.
Bishop, please finish opening the door so we can go down.
It's
As
open.
much as you can. I move to the side.
I'll walk down first because I know I have a torch.
Okay.
Are
Is
you
everybody
guys
going
opening the
down?
door?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You walk down a series of spiral stairways, and in the distance, you can hear a voice shouting. The basement opens up into a large chamber illuminated by torches and candles. Bookshelves line the room, and paper and debris are scattered about. The air down here is warm and thick, and the smell of incense hangs pretty thick in the area. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, you see a robed figure standing over a runed circle scribed on the ground. As you see them, they raise their hand, saying, "Venecta Dume Nocta Rise!" In the
Someone should tell Restus that someone's in his house.
In the center of the circle, 3 short skeletons begin twitching, and with the clacks of bone, stand up, bodies hunched over, eyeless sockets staring around the room. Let me show you.
If I do survive this will be great for the academy.
It's not a rat, though. You said you needed rats.
Oh, skeletons will do just fine. Oh, this... What level are we?
Level 2, and we're fighting a small boy and 3 skeletons.
He turns. towards you, seeing that you've entered his chambers. It's not a small boy. It's the only icon I could get. You will not disturb my work. And he begins moving over to the next circle. And at that, roll for initiative.
But I'm not done negotiating with you. We don't
See,
mean
this
trouble.
This is why we need everyone to support Seven Dungeons, so that we can have better pictures other than small children for BBEGs.
We're really struggling here.
It's just what they put on there.
My immersion.
Got a good old 11.
Oh, hey, I can actually roll better initiative. No, I can't.
Jocelyn, they're touching your summoning circle.
My summoning circle.
I don't see a roll from Jade or Marslin yet.
Jade
I
is
rolled a 12.
AFK.
Did my roll not go through?
It didn't.
Huh.
Make sure
It's
it's
there.
not for like your eyes only or anything.
No, it's for everyone.
All right, I can put it in there. It's fine. It might have been because I was on the
I
other
can
desk,
roll it again.
No, it's fine. All right. Jade isn't here, so Jade gets what I roll. All right.
One.
Bishop, you are up.
Okay, you said he started walking away from where he is.
He's starting to walk to one of the other circles.
Like the one directly in front of us in the middle.
Are there more?
Yep.
Oh, it says
I'm going to intercept him.
Okay.
So I will use whatever. I have 40 movement, so if I have to use my action to do that, I'm going to get in front of him.
Okay. There you are.
Tackle should be a thing.
That's your 40
Yeah,
movement.
tackle.
Do you live in this house? And if so, why are you doing this?
Okay.
That's
Is that
my
the
turn.
end? All right. Hold on. Yep. The small skeletons bend down onto all four and begin just crawling across the floor towards you, their jaws swinging back and forth as they get closer. You can see their eyes are empty, and one of them looks up at you, Gwenton, and says, "I found you."
You must be Darren.
Okay.
I think I found you first, actually. I won the game.
That's the end of theirs. Okay. Gets there. And as he approaches closer, you say, he looks back. They must rise. They must rise again. Nothing will stand in my way. And he raises a hand up at you, Bishop. Natural 20. Jesus.
Oh, no. No.
So magic, huh?
It is, yeah, it's magic, yeah.
Okay. Brain fog. You cannot take reactions for 1d4 rounds.
Okay. I'll roll that for you. 3 rounds. Could be worse.
Yes.
Yours.
You are hit for 30 damage. No, 3 damage.
My God.
Yeah. All I can see is us shoving hoses back in him again.
You would have saw him stand up from his chair, and in like 15 minutes, he would have come in front of my camera. All you would have heard was, ow, ow, 30 what? Wow. Jade, you are
Oh,
up.
that's good. Well, I'm just kind of jumping into this. I think I kind of know what's going on. So I'll go ahead and pull the bow out and shoot at that first skelly.
Okay.
That here. Computer's just a little on the slow side tonight. Then 15
That hits.
or whopping 9.
Okay.
And I will move north a couple spots.
Okay. You're up against the wall.
Yes, please.
All right. Jade grabs his bow, knocks an arrow, pulls back and fires, and you see it hit into the shoulder of the small skeleton. It leans it backwards as bone splinters along the ground, but it doesn't slow him down. Marslin, you are up.
Arslan takes a deep breath. I so wish that you were not evil. I would love to have known what you were doing here. And he raises his staff and shoots off, or aims at the boy. And I'm going to shoot some Jim's magic missile.
Okay.
First one is an 11 to hit.
That misses.
Figured it would. So, no, come on. Second one's a 10 to hit.
None of your rolls are showing, by the way. I don't know if you
And
need to
third
set
one's
it.
a 9 to hit. I missed on 3.
Well,
None
if they
of-
didn't show you get to roll them again.
No.
No, dang it.
I have
Yeah.
it set to everyone.
Yeah,
Didn't
yours.
this happen?
You may want to refresh because yours aren't showing.
Let me. You see this?
Yep, that
Of
one
course
came.
the-
That one came through.
Oh, that's a hit.
That's a
Okay.
nice nat 20 on a test roll.
Yeah, nice. Okay,
He's in,
so
he's
count
in
that?
incognito mode.
you see Marslin kind of wave his hands around, and blue energy bolts out from him and swirls around the room, and it hits at the feet of the skeleton, splintering the ground a bit, and it just keeps moving forward. Now I'm seeing your stuff update. Yeah, Gwenton,
Unbelievable. Natural 20.
you're up.
Okay, I got 25 movement speed, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to prep an attack action for anything that gets within range.
Okay, just a melee hit.
Yeah, it'll just be my normal.
Okay.
It's to the face.
Quentin runs down deeper into the room and sets himself that way. And Oz, you are up. Remember, it doesn't calculate the movement thing for diagonals in here.
That says 30.
That is not 30. Well,
Hey,
it might be.
dumb-
10,
dumb
15.
question.
No, it is 30. Yeah, it is calculating for diagonals.
Why is Bishop in 2 different spots?
I
I
Bishop,
see on
is
my
he?
screen he's 1 square from me, and on the stream that you're sharing, he is like 3.
Oh, I see the same thing actually.
I don't know. I don't see that.
No, I see. It's fine.
That's
I cast blur on
weird.
myself.
Yeah,
All right.
Duplicate.
What are you doing, Oz?
I'd like to go over there. I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna follow after. Actually, I can do it myself.
Yeah.
Whee! Da, 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 da.
Okay, Carlson, I refreshed and I see.
Now
him.
I'm in range of him, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Can I shove him?
If you want.
Yeah, I want to shove him.
Okay.
All right, so that because
Strength check versus strength check.
Strength check, yeah. And I just want to shove him. I wanted to tackle him, but I don't have the range to tackle him unless I sprint, and then I can't take an action. So, okay, strength, right?
Mhm.
Just strength check. 11.
You guys tied. Roll it again.
Okay, and again. That one's 11 again.
12.
Okay.
So-
yeah.
Weird. Okay.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and just like push him out of the way. I was like, stop! What are you doing?
And as you go to shove him, like his shoulder pushes back, but he keeps tumbling forward.
Okay. And that's it.
All right, Bishop, start of your turn.
Do not kill him. He has answers. And I will go up to him and unarmed strike.
Okay. That misses.
They're my nasty rolls.
That
Yeah,
is-
we're all rolling pretty bad
Fucking
today.
lower than 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I will bonus action and hit her attack again.
that
Dirty
one
20.
just misses. No, it hits.
For a total of 7.
All right.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Low levels. So you see Bishop. He runs forward and just kind of haymaker, brings one fist around, and he ducks out of the way. But as he does, the other hand comes around and clocks him in the chest. That is the end of that turn. Oops, get in the right spot here.
Oh, not cool.
Gwenton, go ahead and make your attack.
$11.
That misses. So you swing at it as it runs forward, and the skeleton moves out of the way, and you can see its jaw just moving back and forth as it makes a swing at you.
Hits for 27. At 18.
Okay, misses.
Finally! It's the first time anybody's ever missed me.
He attacks again. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Marsland. The next one's going to attack you.
Man.
Darren, don't make me do this.
He definitely hits.
Love it.
For 7 points of piercing damage.
Slippier thing.
Piercing. Yeah. And Oz, the last one's going to take an attack against you.
Yep.
That definitely hits. For 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So the skeletons run forward. Gwenton tries to hit one as it dodges out of the way, and he, as it goes to snap at him, he holds his weapon up and shoves it off to the side as the other one bites down on Marsland, exposing flesh, and the last one sticks its claws into the stomach of Oz and rips out some flesh. And it is now the other dude's turn.
The other dudes. Hey.
Did I roll really low?
Yeah. Well, they rolled high, but All right. Anything? Okay then.
I don't have any reactions.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Wait,
all right.
I do.
Okay. Oh, do you got to is that something you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, he's moving away from me. Then yes, I would like to. What is it? I'm a melee person now. What the heck is it called? Reaction. Opportunity attack. Okay.
This is his first time playing, folks.
This is my first time playing a melee character where something like that happened. All right. So that's with the hand axe.
Whatever weapon you have equipped.
Yeah, that's with the hand axe. Good. 18.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, and that is for 7 points of damage.
Okay. As he
Sorry, I was looking
run,
at something in my character, and then you go scuttling away like a sneaky little person.
as he runs by, Oz spins around and catches him in the stomach. He grabs his stomach as he's bleeding heavily as he runs forward. As he gets to the circle.
what part of don't kill him did you not understand?
Venecta
At my stomach.
Dume Nocta Rise!
Oh no.
And you see
Counterspell?
I
I don't have it. I don't have it.
was gonna say sure.
Gosh.
You see a larger skeleton, probably about 6 foot tall. It stands up and it stretches its back. So you hear the bones cracking, and it leans forward. And that will be the end of his turn. Yep. Jade, you are up.
I hit the one straight south of me.
Yep. If you would like.
They do. 21 to hit
That does hit.
and 10 points of damage.
Okay. So the Marslin, you see an arrow pierce through the skull of the one in front of you, and with that, the skull shatters into small pieces, and the small skeleton falls to the ground.
I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. Marslin, you are up.
I give a nod over to Jade. Do I notice? I'm assuming I noticed the new skeleton come up.
Well,
Right.
give me a Are you looking for a new? No, I'd say with your passive, no. Your passive's pretty bad.
Not even hearing him shout out, "Rise!"
Okay, I'll give you that. But
You have a skeleton that just bit into your body.
yeah,
You are a little distracted.
Which one?
but I'll allow it this time.
Okay. Did another skeleton come up? This must stop. And I turn and I cast. What's the quality of the? What's the quality of the ground?
Of the ground, it's stone.
Welcome to
Okay.
the 5 foot hole.
I'm going to turn around and cast Mold Earth where on one of the squares where the rune is, and I'm going to mess up that terrain. It's going to become difficult terrain. I'm trying to mess up the rune.
The one directly in front of the guy.
Yeah, the one south of me.
Okay. Okay, give me 1 second here. Been a while since I've done this. There. It's an effect. Sorry.
Whoa!
Nice.
Okay. So Marslin raises his hand, and the ground in front of the creature next to the skeleton just and the candles are put off and destroyed. All right. Quentin, you are up.
I would like to cast Dumar's Grace on myself.
Dumar's Grace!
Bong! And then I'm going to attack the skeleton.
Everyone else at the table is going, what?
I'm
Okay.
going to attack the skeleton who's right in front of me.
Okay.
Please hit. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Cool. For a good old 2 damage.
Oh, nice.
Can't beat that. Then give me a second. And then Marsland's gonna heal for 3 points.
Ooh, yes, please.
Okay. So, you see Gwynton. Wait a minute.
Didn't we say the spell doesn't work on undead? And these are undead. Yeah, we definitely the spell has no effect on undead.
Okay. So Marsland lose those 3 hit points.
Sorry.
What? I'm not undead.
Sorry. You're not undead.
You will be in a minute.
Yet.
So confused.
Don't worry about it.
Hold on, let me.
It's a vampiric ability, but it doesn't work on undead.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, you're trying to sap from something else to give it out?
That's not really what the spell does, but how the spell's written.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
There it is. Oh, no, that's just the healing portion. The healing portion has no effect on that. So, no, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So much whiplash.
Yeah, so you do get the 3
Sorry,
points.
when I was reading it, it looks like it doesn't work on.
It's the
okay.
standard text for a heal.
Gotcha.
Marsland's wound is healing, and then
Reopening and healing and reopening.
So you see Gwynton raise his weapon into the air, and a small burst of light illuminates, and it kind of glows in a white light. And as he does, he brings it forward and smacks into the skeleton. And when he does, this energy arcs from the weapon over into Marsland. And Marsland, you see your bite mark just kind of the flesh mend back together for a moment. You're not even sure what exactly happened, just that you got better.
Got better.
Oz, you are up.
Praise true, Silva.
All right, so I've got a gushing wound in front of me. I've attacked the thing behind me, and I'm just gonna rage because now I'm upset. So bonus action, rage.
Okay.
And now, see, it doesn't automatically add that to what
It doesn't. No.
That's frustrating because now I have to remember. Okay. So now, I'm going to. That's my bonus action. So now I'm just going to take a good old-fashioned swipe at the hand that just attacked me. Yep.
Okay.
And tried to disembowel me. 25 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. Was that supposed to be +2? That was probably supposed to be +2.
I think it's just the damage. I don't remember.
+2
You read
melee damage with strength weapons. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. And so this is a melee damage. Good. And so that's 7 damage.
Okay.
And I can't do anything else. I'm very angry at him, but I can't do anything. I'm just gonna roar. at
Let
him.
me kill you.
A roar.
That's it.
So you all hear Oz's roar echo through the chamber. Roar! And then followed by this cracking of bones as he brings his weapon around, and you just see rib fragments sputter into the air. And as he's standing over top of this small skeleton, and just his eyes have almost lost all. They're just one color basically. Bishop, you're up.
I will walk up behind Robe Man.
Bro, man.
I must
Attack of
persist
opportunity.
that you cease this activity. Okay, that's not one. This is getting better and better.
I feel his rage, but like I get it. I think you need to change your dice set. There's something with those dice.
He gets to make an opportunity attack against me right now.
Okay. That's weird because his abilities are weird. He's gonna, as you come up and you draw back to hit him, he just turns around and just puts a palm right up, and you when you hit his palm, a burst of energy, and no, he misses. A burst of energy kind of bursts out, but you kind of tilt back a little bit and then come back into it.
All right, I'm using a key point for my bonus action for.
Isn't that your only key point?
I get 2.
Oh, okay.
So 2 more unarmed strikes. A 15.
That hits.
For the first one. And a nat 20 for the second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see.
Don't you dare bring that other summoning circle in view.
Just making sure everyone knows what's going on.
Aware.
Don't worry about that one. That was a. Okay, so 6 for the first one.
Okay.
And double damage for the second one. $18 for the second one.
18?
Yep.
Okay. And this is all non-lethal, right?
Yes.
All right. So with a quick flurry of blows, you punch into his head on one as he's turning to move away from you, and the other fist comes around and hits the other, and you can almost hear his brain rattle within his skull as he kind of tumbles forward, unconscious on the ground.
That is my turn.
All right.
Good.
Okay, the end of your turn. This one's going to move over and attack Gwenton. And that hits.
Straight D20 for concentration spells, right? No advantages?
Yep. So you lose your concentration.
Yeah.
You're going to want to get the Warcaster feat as soon as possible.
Hey, can we level up so I can get it?
Because you can get advantage on those concentration checks.
Okay. Thanks for the tip, because I'm going to need that.
Yeah.
Important.
The Warcaster as a caster, critical. 8 damage is what you take. 8 piercing damage. Oops. Next one's going to attack Oz. Oz, what's your AC now? Did it change?
I don't believe that changes with
Okay.
rage.
He does
Yeah,
hit
but-
then.
Yep.
For 7 points of damage.
Okay.
As this
I
small
have
childlike
resistance
skeleton. Yeah, so
I
you
have
take half
resistance
that.
to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
So you take 3 damage.
Great, got it.
Always round down. As this small child leaps at you, hitting you, piercing you with its bony skeletal fingers.
Small child jumping on this giant man.
Okay. Actually, there we go. So to move up. Quentin, I'm not targeting you, but you're what's there.
You skipped over the big metal man.
He's on the other side of...
He's on the other side of him, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a miss anyways.
Cool.
Okay. Jade, you are up.
Gonna hit the one just north of Gwenton there.
Okay.
Not good. 16.
That does hit.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Jade fires an arrow, breaks a few ribs on it. That skeleton's looking pretty rough after taking some hitting. It looks up at you, Gwenton. And almost its eye sockets almost seem sorrowful.
Oh, Darren.
Don't
Kill me.
Marslin, you're up.
For you.
All right, I'm gonna turn south, and perfect. We have 3 people. I'm gonna take a second crack at Jim's magic missile and cast at each 1 bolt at each of the 3.
Okay. What order? The north one and then the west and east one?
I was just gonna go left to right.
Okay, left to right. All right.
23.
Okay. That hit. Man, your stuff is not showing up again.
No.
Sounds like
Oh,
a
it's
nat
not
one.
showing up.
It's not.
Oh, perfect. Nat 20. Oh, that actually was a nat 20. I had a nat 1 followed by a nat 20.
Okay, so it went 23, nat 1, nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay. So roll your damage for the first one.
I had 3 1s in that. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, sorry. Ignore that. That rolled a crit roll. Wait, it still is wrong. Let me refresh the page. Why is this being so weird right now?
I don't know. The site is acting weird in general.
Okay, first one is 6 points of damage.
6 points? Okay.
Yep.
As your magic missile slams into him.
I am. Oh wait,
Next,
wait.
next one's a nat 1, so what's in the deck for magic?
Well, so here's the question.
Uh,
Do these things have a mind?
No.
I create 3 twisting, whistling, hypoallergenic, gluten-free darts of magical force.
That would have been an actual cool one if it had actually worked.
Yeah, they have no
Okay.
mind. They're mindless undead.
So we have brother, sister, father. Got it.
It's not working because they're. Okay, your spell attack bonus and spell save DC are lowered by 1d4 for 1d4 rounds.
So they're lowered by 4
Use it.
for 4 rounds.
Oh, God, can you say that again?
So for 4 rounds, your spell attack bonus is lowered by
That's
4.
freaking
So your nat
brutal.
20. You still got the nat 20, but you're
Nat
gonna
20
take-
is still nat 20, yep.
Yeah.
But like anytime you cast one, again, it'll be lowered by 4, and your spell DC is lowered by 4.
Oh,
Maximum
my mouse.
damage.
My mouse just died.
All right, maximum damage on that last one. What's your dice roll damage?
1 second, my mouse just died.
Just so you know, if it had a mind, that first card was if they fail their saves, they switch bodies.
Oh,
God.
Wait,
That
what?
would have been epic.
Wait, what happens if I die in the skeleton body?
Don't know. Yeah.
Maximum damage is 8 points.
Okay. The child skeleton crumbles to the ground as the magic gluten-free dart slams into it and disintegrates its lower half. Oz, you just see it just disappear slightly. It is dead. not that. There we go. All right. Let's see who's after. Gwenton, you are up.
Oh, really? Me already? Okay.
That's what it says. You can skip your turn if you like.
No, I'd prefer not that. How does Channel Divinity preserve 10 or preserve life? It says you restore 10 hit points across up to 10, or I can divvy it between people. But it says I can't do no more than half of the max hit points. But I can still heal basically everyone for at least a couple, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that and heal my. I know. I see Oz taking damage. I can assume he's taking damage.
I mean, with your passive, I'd say yes.
Okay. I'm gonna heal myself for 5 and him for 5. And say, Oz, I can use some help over here.
All right, that's fair. As you see Gwenton grip onto his weapon and he holds onto a special symbol he has on his belt. He's kind of filled with a holy energy, and a burst of light just goes over towards Oz. And Oz, you feel your wounds close a bit. And it's your turn, Oz.
Excellent. All right, I'm going to grab the skeleton that just keeled over in front of me, and I'm going to use it as an improvised weapon as I charge after the one north of Quinton.
Okay, so are you dropping your axes to do so?
Well, I can sheathe them as a free action, though, right? If I have to drop them, and drop them. I mean, we're talking rage, so.
The bonus action to swap out your weapons.
Yeah.
I thought it was a free action to swap.
But you're also picking up a skeleton off the ground.
Yeah.
So drop
bonus
the
action.
axes.
Okay,
Yep,
so drop them.
Drop the axes. Yep. Grab skeleton.
Okay.
Okay. And then smash other skeleton with this skeleton.
Okay. This one over here?
Is the one north of Winton.
Okay. All right. Improvised weapon.
Okay. Now the rules on that is it's just unarmed strike, right?
You'd have to look it up.
Because I can't find anything. It says use an object. I don't know what
Let's see.
Right, well, I thought it was just unarmed, but now that you ask. Improvised weapons.
There it is.
Broken glass, table leg, blah 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 blah.
It deals 1d4 damage. Yep.
Yeah, so it's just my unarmed, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, good. And boom.
I'm guessing you're using the spine.
I mean,
He wants the pelvis, actually.
if that's a skeleton, it's very well. I'm just grabbing it by a limb and then using it to smash it, smash it into another one.
And you hit.
And then, yep, and okay, so that's 5 damage.
Okay. Well, it'd be 1d4. You actually, it's not.
My unarmed is 5. That's right. Okay, but
Yeah, it says an object that bears no resemblance to a weapon deals 1d4 damage.
1.
1 plus your strength modifier. So it would be what, 5?
5.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you grab the spine of the left small skeleton, and it almost looks like a sword in your hand, a white sword, because it's so small, and you bash it repeatedly into the other skeleton until there's just powder on the ground, and you're just the whole time.
Okay.
It's definitely gone.
Good. Can I use I don't have anything in my bonus. Can I throw it at the next skeleton as a bonus action?
No, you used your bonus action, or you dropped your weapons, right?
Yeah, I dropped them.
Yeah, no, that would be a separate
bonus
attack.
Bonus action is grabbing the creature. Got it. All right, that's the end of my turn then.
Okay. Bishop, you are up.
So the tall skeleton's still up?
Oh yeah, he is. He's
Yep.
taken.
There's just one skeleton that's still up.
Okay, I will head over that direction.
Okay.
$14.
That does hit.
For 10 damage.
Okay. You take both hands and you just smash them together and crush the skull into small pieces. It is dead, and the room falls silent.
I will go and tie this guy's hands behind his back.
Okay.
Shove something in his mouth.
I would like to try to gather the bones of the skeletons up so I could burn them and say a little prayer, hoping that they can pass on now.
No, I've got it. I'm gonna rip the spine that's in my thing and just grab a vertebrae, and I'm gonna shove it in the in whatever that thing's is mouth, so we can't talk.
Easy now. I need those bones.
Okay,
There's
so
plenty here.
while Bishop, you're tying up the person, Oz comes over and begins to try to shove vertebrae into his mouth.
Can I stop him from doing that?
He's
Yeah,
not going to die. I just don't want him to speak. Ever.
Kind of hard to answer questions when you can't speak.
He spoke, and skeletons came from the ground.
Marslin, would you like to search him?
I would like to grab the skulls of all of these skeletons. If you mind not completely desecrating them first.
How does one desecrate a skeleton?
Now, at least 2 of the skulls were turned to dust. There's not much left.
Oh, I didn't have much control over that.
Right, you did not.
I didn't know how one could desecrate a skull until I just witnessed your show there. Shocking.
I was in the moment.
Oh, is that what we're calling it?
I'll look down at my stomach, and then look at the skeleton in my hand, and I'm like, yes, that is what we're going to call it.
After I'm done with what I'm doing, I'm going to go down to the guy in the robe and make sure he's not dying, because, I already know he's knocked out.
Okay, you see Marslin come over, and he takes 2 of the skulls from the pile. Do you stop him, or?
Marslin, what are you doing?
Oh, the Academy would like these very much.
What is the Academy going to do with skulls?
I do not ask such questions. They send me on an order to do something, and I will do it.
Did you miss the conversation about the undead rats?
What does that have to do with the skull?
The Academy.
If the Academy can help us with my brother, I'll allow you to take the skulls.
Well, I must say, have I not mentioned this? I'm not in terribly great standing with the Academy yet. But if you do help me get more of these pieces of evidence of the undead, then it improves my chances of getting in good favor with the Academy. And then we might be able to help your brother more.
I'll hand him the skulls.
Do you need just the skulls?
For skeletons, I need the skulls. If we come across any zombies, then limbs will do just fine.
So,
If we
not
come across demons, I would like their feet.
not these limbs, and I'll pull up one of the skeleton's limbs.
As he's
Not
pulling
this
it up, I'm taking the quill that they gave me, and I'm just engraving the skulls and looking at them like, no, not those limbs.
Good. And then I'll start smashing the skeletons into bits.
Oz, can you please stop smashing them so I can put them to rest?
Oz is clearly just making bone meal, I take it. Oz, what are you planning on making with your bone meal?
I don't want them to come back. Ever.
That
I am-
didn't answer my question. What are you
Oz-
planning on
real quick, Oz, did you shove the vertebrae into the guy's mouth, or did you stop that activity?
Did Bishop stop me? Or
Bishop
did he?
stopped you.
Yeah, I thought Bishop stopped me.
Well, you can roll for it. Depends on how hard you were wanting to do it.
No, I'm not gonna fight against Bishop.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering. Continue.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna step over here. I'm not gonna touch any skeletons, and I'm gonna wait until you're done.
Thank you.
Do
Well,
I see
then
the
walk down.
summoning circle on the west side of the room?
I mean, it's over there.
Well, fine. I'll just go over there.
Okay.
But I can do that myself.
You can, but you're already there. Jade, while all this is going on, what are you doing?
I'm going to walk down there and join them. And as I do, I'm going to pick up some arrows off the ground.
Okay. You fired 2?
3.
3? Okay. So you get 1 back because round down.
Oh, well, that sucks. I like round up. It's much more convenient.
Do you want to do round up? Let me know.
No. No.
That's universal.
pass.
That's
It
not
is.
just for your arrows.
Okay, so you pick up your arrows. You see Gwenton kind of arranging the bones into a pile.
Need some help.
If you don't mind helping me get all these bones up, I just want to light them on fire, and then hopefully they will be at peace from here.
Okay. So I'll help him pick up bones.
Okay. And Marzen, you have the 2 skulls, right?
Yes, and I believe I can spot another skeleton in the room.
I would give me a
Before I get
perception
there.
check.
I'm not used to seeing a 0 next to perception. 14.
Yeah, you can see there's another circle and can assume what's there.
Actually, I see another skeleton over there. I'm gonna go take its skull. Does anybody object to me taking this skull?
Could you bring the bones back so we could add it to this fire?
I don't see why not. I'll
Thank
go
you.
over, lean down, engrave the skull of the skeleton, snap it off, put it in my bag, and carry the skeleton over.
Wait, that's mine.
Do you resist Oz?
No.
So dejected.
Okay.
They're all against me.
All right. So while this is going on, Bishop, what are you doing?
You're muted.
After he's tied up, I'm going to start going through this guy's stuff and taking out anything I think is suspicious or anything that I think Marcelin would want.
Honestly, he doesn't have a whole lot. Maybe 3 gold coins, 15 silver, an arcane focus. Just not a whole lot on him.
Okay.
He's a poor boy from a poor family.
I'm gonna go pick up my weapons.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I have a sticky note that's right here that says "Pick up your weapons."
Wow.
Okay.
Well, since he is tied up, I will help Gwenton perform his ritual.
Okay. So you all kind of stand around the bones and you realize what has transpired here. And those that interacted with some of the spirits here, it's almost a sad moment that those spirits were ripped from the home that they called and implanted into their former bodies. Gwenton says a few kind words before laying them all to rest. After a few moments, as the embers of radiant light begin to fade. You hear, "Oh, what was that?"
Where does that come from?
It's the guy who's knocked out below us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're finally awake. We would like to talk with you.
Untie me. I must finish the rituals.
No such thing will happen. What rituals were you doing?
You will explain yourself.
What? I don't have to say anything to you.
You can explain yourself to the city guard then.
I will tell them that you broke into my home and interrupted my studies.
Unfortunate
Top
for
floor
you.
of this house looks like a crime scene. I don't know if that will go very well for you.
This house is not your house.
It is my house, and it also belongs to the Shadowsparks. They will rise again. Then you will all see. You'll all see.
Slow down. You're giving us lots of information all at once here. Rise again. They once were risen?
Well, they once lived, of course.
Well,
if you don't,
but you
don't
seem
know
to
that, you must be an
imply-
outsider.
Well, I am. You are very observant. Most people pick up on that quite quickly, given my blue skin. But that aside, you seem to imply that they were once of some importance.
Pardon me. I don't mean to interrupt this interrogation. And I'm going to come over there and I'm going to knock on his forehead. Who are you?
Oz, do you mind? I am trying to talk to this young man.
He shoves his head away from you. Victor Lathan.
See? Now we have a name.
With a C or a K?
I'm going to stand over there.
A C.
With a Y or no Y?
No Y's. That's fair.
We were
He's
told
human.
this house
Yes.
is for sale. We were sent here by an individual in hopes of buying it.
I inherit this house as the Shadowsparks once did. They will live here again.
So you have no paperwork claiming this house is yours.
I don't need paperwork.
Excuse me. How did you know the Shadowsparks?
He looks at you, outsider, and just looks away.
Excuse me. That didn't answer my question. I'll repeat in case you didn't hear me clearly. How did you know the Shadowsparks?
He looks back at you and just spits towards you.
So rude here. It's like you do not understand what I am trying to ask you.
So I have a question. So why do you feel like you need to finish the ritual? What was it for?
He looks back at you. Why, does the kitty need to go outside?
No, I went upstairs in your corner. Thanks.
The Shadowsparks will rule again.
Excuse me. The Shadowsparks. Are they those Shadowsparks of those children? Are they to rule? And I'll point to the pile of bones. It is still a pile of bones, right?
Well, they
Ashes now, but
ashes,
Okay,
yeah.
the pile of ashes. Yes. Those Shadowsparks, are they coming back?
You ruined my work. All of it. All of this time.
You didn't answer my question. Are they coming back?
Not now, not here, but there's always more.
More
Good.
Shadowsparks?
Why would
Kill
you
me
force
or
us-
take me to the guards. I have
we'll
no
take
use.
you to the guard. Don't worry about that. But why would you rip those children's souls from this house and force them into those bodies?
He sits down, or he's sitting down. He just puts his head down and ignores you.
I suggest we look around.
Where did you learn how to do all of this peculiar magic?
He says
Bishop,
nothing.
go ahead and look around. I don't want to leave this guy completely unattended.
I'm not going anywhere.
Stick a gag in his mouth.
Well, this has been wholly unhelpful.
If he's not gonna
Marcelin's-
look around.
I mean, we have his name. That was helpful.
Yes, but I suppose that is helpful. A name can get you quite a lot. Just have to read enough books to find traces of it. I'm going to take out my book and my quill and transcribe these runes into it that I see in this room.
Okay. The one to the south is a little difficult to do since you destroyed a quarter of it.
Yep.
But yeah, you take some time to do that. Gwenton, are you just looking around the room?
Yeah, I want to investigate the first set of runes we brought back to children.
I mean, they look like the runes from upstairs. Obviously, you now know they hold some kind of necromantic power to do so, and you're not real keen on necromancy.
Anything? Is that book? Is that a table full of books or anything?
There's books all over the place, various things, maps. Some of them are historical. None of them glow or anything. Nothing special here.
Okay, I'll walk back over.
Okay.
To
I'm gonna-
the group then.
Marcelin, do I have your permission to touch this circle?
Do not touch the circle.
I really don't
I'm gonna-
like you, Marcelin.
Take
I am
the,
just
spell
here to
focus
protect you from yourself, Oz.
and break it.
Okay. You take the spell focus out and just throw it across the ground. And you see him, even though his hands are tied behind his back, you see his fist just ball up as the glass shatters across the stone. How's his way over there?
I am.
How long does it take me to transcribe these?
It's going to take you a bit to do that. What's everybody else want to do?
I'm just going to investigate the room. Just see
Same,
if I
I
see
just wanna
anything
keep-
of note.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys look
I'll
around
be-
the room. I mean, it looks like at one time this was probably a storage place. It's cool down here. Probably a storage place for food, just cellar. It's all just been cleared out. You can see remnants of walls that were up at one time that have been taken down to open the room out more. The torches look original, burning some kind of magical flame, but yeah, I mean it's a big open basement.
Are they sconces? Or are they? I mean, are they?
Yeah, they're just sconces. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Is it daytime yet? This is rather boring.
Hey Mars, after you're done transcribing all these runes, would you be against destroying them so they can't be used again?
That
No,
seems
don't
quite
touch
logical
them.
in my opinion.
Wait, that means touching them.
Yes, after he's done drawing them. If they're being used to force souls into bodies, I would like to stop that.
Oz, do you see how I modified this rune over here without touching it?
Oh, hold on. No, I did not. I'm coming. What is this?
I'm just sitting in front of Victor, cross-legged on the floor, just staring at him.
What a waste of my time. You're ruining everything.
Well, if you would tell us everything, maybe we wouldn't ruin it.
I owe you nothing, outsider.
You
Let
don't
us
owe
know
anyone
how
anything.
we can help you. This cheesy grin.
Why do you want to bring them back so bad?
You'll see. You'll all see.
What will we see? We see things all the time.
Does this have something to do with the sickness going around?
He just flashes a grin toward you.
I glance up from my notes. This little punk is not going to tell us anything. Might as well not waste your breath.
Do I notice that little grin? He flashed up towards Bishop.
You were there talking to him, so I'll say yeah.
Why are you getting kids sick from this disease? What is this disease exactly?
He says nothing.
No, Yoshi, stop.
I suggest we inform the guard that he may have more information.
I agree with that. We'll have to make sure they get everything out from him.
He could alternatively be an additional skull to help us get more information from the Academy.
Right now, he may be way better alive than dead.
This is true.
Wait, are you proposing that we remove his head?
How's that
We
wound
are
on his stomach?
not
Like, he's not going to bleed out or
moving
anything, right?
His head.
No, he's not bleeding out.
Okay.
He's wounded. He's not in great shape. I mean, he's in pretty bad shape, but yeah.
While
We don't
I'm
have any
sitting
windows
there-
down here now, right?
No.
Nope, there's no windows.
Okay.
Would I have been able to move on to the next one yet, or am I still working on the first?
No, I'd say you're done with that.
All of them?
Bareback.
While I'm sitting there across from him, I'm going to use a healing kit.
Oh yeah, you have one, don't you, from your kit?
Yep.
Okay.
I have quite a bit.
I want to just go sit down in front of one of the candles in the circle.
Okay.
Did you say I'm done with all three?
I'd say you're done with 2 of them.
Okay.
Working on the last one there in the center. Jade gets up and walks over to one of the candles.
Just sit there and kind of look at it and just take my claw and just hit the candle.
Just moves and then eventually just falls over.
Then
If
Okay,
we are
okay.
done down here, I
repeat them.
suggest going back to the lobby.
What else was
Couple
that,
more
Jade?
minutes, please.
I was gonna walk around and repeat all 4 of them.
Okay, so Jade's just walking around, like, messing with the candles. Marslin, after some time, you finish the last rune. Anyone else have anything they'd like to do?
At
take
my
this
foot
guy and-
impatiently.
I'm taking
Has
this guy up the stairs.
Okay.
Has somebody looked at the tables, the maps? On
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think we investigated the room pretty
Okay.
well.
All right.
I'm right behind Bishop.
Well, it wasn't a rat, but it was certainly entertaining.
So you head back upstairs. Bishop, you just gonna throw him over your shoulder, or
Yeah.
so throws him over shoulder, and you guys step up the stairs. As you do, you can see a faint bit of morning light peeking through the windows in the front of the house.
Oh,
Good.
good. It's morning.
Time
I'm
to go.
tired.
What do you want to do?
Does anyone remember if Rustus was going to meet us?
Rustus
This
said he was going to
morning.
meet at the house.
Okay.
Let's go out to the front door and wait for him on the portico.
Is that what you all want to do?
Sure.
Okay. You all step outside the house, and as you do, you see Restus starting to walk down the street that way. He waves to you as he sees you in the distance. Seeing your bumps and bruises, he walks up. What happened to you?
Rats.
You didn't quite tell us what this house was all about.
What do you mean? I told you what I know.
Well, firstly, did you know the house had a basement?
Well, that's a lucrative secret. Don't tell anyone. I'll be able to get it at a good price, and basements are hard to come by.
Fortunately, if I think anybody saw this ritualistic basement, they'd go running for the hills.
Just stick your finger in a hole back there and you'll open a door. It's pretty amazing.
Ritualistic? Interesting.
We
Take out
found
my-
this gentleman in the basement, raising the dead.
Oh, I honestly thought you brought a friend that had a bit too much to drink last night.
He is the rat.
I take out one of the skulls from my bag. This guy tried to stick his claws through me.
Well, isn't that fascinating? I'm
Your
guessing
house
you...
was haunted.
It was haunted. Well, they were correct then. I wonder if I can turn a profit on that. Certainly there's those that are interested in additional guests in their home.
This gentleman says the house is his.
Oh, definitely not. This house has been empty and on the market for quite some time.
Obviously, you have been mistaken.
Obviously, we'll see what the guards can get him to say. He's squatting on land that isn't his. And he makes a whistling sound, and one of the guards comes up. Yes, sir? Yes, I believe you have a new resident in the local jail. We'll stop by and question him, or I will, later, but can you take him off his shoulder? And he reaches up
Lower him
to...
down.
takes him off your shoulder, and he's a rather burly guard, and yes, sir, we'll keep him there, and takes him down the street. Well, anything else interesting? Hopefully the house is in just as good a shape as it was when you entered.
As far as I know,
You might need to do some house cleaning in the master bedroom upstairs. One of the permanent residents likes to play a fun little game called Skull Crusher. And it left some traces behind.
That resident is no longer here, Myersland. That was one of those children that we killed.
Well, yes, but
And the skeletons.
the
Killing
mess is still
children.
there nonetheless.
Killing children is bad karma, but I'm sure you
This
have your
house-
reasons.
belonged to
This-
the Shadowspark family.
I might have left that out. Did I not tell you that?
No, you did not.
Nope.
Who is this Shadowspark family? That young boy would not tell us.
History.
Nope. Don't us again.
By the way, I spoke to Drusilla about that book you found. While I was not interested in it, she found it to be quite intriguing.
Which one was this person again?
Who? Drusilla? She's
You
the
know-
district manager of Newborough and arch sorceress of the academy.
How the heck do you spell this name?
Drusilla.
Joe.
Drisela.
Dricella.
Oh my
S-E-L-L-A.
Christ.
Just put it in the chat. Fuck.
Yeah, I'll get it in there, yeah.
Alright.
We have concerns that the gentleman you just had arrested may know something else about the sickness affecting the children.
We have our ways of getting information.
If you find anything, we would like to be included. The church is also looking at ways of carrying.
Absolutely. And he reaches into his pouch. Now for payment. And he hands you all 12 gold pieces each.
Ooh.
I think I said each before, right?
You did, yeah.
Okay, thought so.
Please let me know as soon as you hear anything else about this disease from him.
I will. You know where you can find me.
That I do. But for now, I think everyone should rest. It's been a long
We
night.
were supposed to take Marslin to the church.
That's right. Yeah, let's go. Sorry,
Oh.
I honestly forgot.
Marslin, is it? Yes. Drusilla said she would be interested in talking to you about the book if you're so inclined. You can meet her at the academy. I'm sure you'll have no problem getting in.
With getting into the academy? Like inside the front door, past the gates, past the guards?
Oh, are you not a member? Oh, well, she wasn't sure, and he pulls out like an envelope with a letter in it and hands it to you.
He takes it and looks at it.
When you look at it, you can see in the corner is Drusilla Sharn.
Is that all it says?
That's all it says.
It's,
AFK for a second, guys.
It's if you're opening the letter and looking at it, it's a letter
yeah.
allowing you admittance into the academy, you and your group or whatever.
I look at this is terribly exciting. Is this a one-time thing or is this
Not
forever?
my area.
Oh, thank you so much. This is the most exciting thing that has happened since I've come to this island.
Is this you excited?
This might be among the most excited I've been in my life. Am I not showing it?
I do not understand you.
I am jumping for joy right now.
Well,
Yes.
Just an academy.
while this seems riveting, it sounds like I have a lot to take care of in my future. Best of luck in your endeavors.
Have fun with the rats.
Sure. Until next time, what do you all call yourselves?
The monk
Oh, I don't
now.
think we have a name yet.
What do you mean?
Ah.
What is it? This is
Someday.
we are a.
Right now, there's too many things going on.
We. Mm.
Not as good as the
Um,
first one will ever be.
Marslin, let's go to the church first, and then we can go to the institute afterwards.
But I have papers.
Yes. But if I remember right, the church was before, right?
Oh,
Great and powerful DM.
the church was before what?
The academy.
Oh.
Yeah, the church is closer than the academy for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, must we go to the church first?
It is closer
Admittance to the
would make-
academy.
The less time we spend talking now, the faster we can get done with the church. And you can tell the head priest what you know about from the book to see if it gives him any hints on the disease.
If I hadn't told
Wait.
you already, I would accompany you to the church. You would have a much harder time convincing me right now. Let's get going.
That's where Hugh is at? Yes.
Yes,
Post
Hugh
that.
is there.
Go. And then I'll start marching on towards where I think the church is.
Please tell me he's going the opposite direction.
Very confidently.
I would say he knows where the church is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all going to make our way towards the church then.
Jade, what are you doing?
I'm gonna follow them.
Okay. All right, you all walk down the streets, the early mornings. Can I get a Constitution save from all of you?
Oh no.
I need to.
You
I don't
don't,
sleep.
right? Yeah.
I got a 10.
That we got to look into like how that's handled for your species.
Constitution save. Oh yeah, 18.
Okay.
17.
I'm pretty sure I ranked 1, right? At 10.
You're all good. Yep.
Oh.
All right. You are tired and worn. Yeah. Jade at a 13. So good. All right. You walk down to the. Are you going to see High Priest Cluster?
Yes.
Okay. You walk into the temple. Marslin, this isn't a place that you would even enjoy or ever frequent, being a temple of sorts. But the architecture is very nice in here. A lot of people are moving about. Let me change the... Give me 1 second. Okay. Just for now. You find High Priest Cluster sitting in his study, poring over books. As you arrive, and Gwynton, you've been here enough, you just open the doors up. He looks up and he takes off his spectacles and sets them down. Well, good morning.
Good morning, Head Priest. I remember the book I was telling you about yesterday?
And he squints down, looks at you, and well, yeah, it looks like your numbers are growing. How are things?
Hopefully they'll be better. This is Mars. I'll introduce Marslin. He read that book. Unfortunately, he turned it back into the academy, so we don't have it.
Oh, sad, very sad.
But I do have papers for the academy now, so we might be able to read more of it.
Oh, the papers. Oh, look, I've got the papers.
Good luck with that. I hear the academy hasn't been accepting students regularly for quite some time.
I wouldn't say I'm a student just yet, but I have been admitted as a guest, which is still one of the most exciting events to have ever happened.
You haven't been around much, have you? This old turtle stands up from his desk.
I scrunch my face a little bit. I think I've been around quite a bit, actually.
You barely have any moss on your back. I'm afraid Hugh's condition has not improved. Rather, it has rapidly accelerated. Our healers had to take more extreme measures to better his condition.
So we need to hurry up with this investigation then.
I think it's best if I take you to him. He's stable now and should be able to speak for a bit.
I would appreciate that. Oz, do you want to join me?
Of course.
You're all welcome. If
We'll
interested.
leave you to your own privacy. He is your family.
Thank you, Bishop.
Jade, what are you doing?
You're muted.
Just kind of fascinated about the workings and goings on, so I'm just kind of like really just intrigued and paying attention.
Okay.
Didn't answer the question.
Are you following?
Yes.
Okay. And
I'm sorry.
Oz is going.
I got work issues at 9:00 at night. So.
And Marslin.
I'm coming along.
Okay, so everyone's coming on, but Bishop.
Marge, can you please explain to the head high priest after I see my brother what you read in the book?
I'm not going to try and RP that. I fill him in on everything that I remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're good.
That's fair. All right. Second. So, Bishop, are you just going to stay there and kind of patrol? Look.
Yeah, I will kind of do my own little meditation type thing.
That's fair.
Just in the middle of the office.
Yeah. You're all coming back. So
Okay. The high priest leads you all back to the medical wing, Gwenton, where you did your testing before, and through the sick beds to a more private room. He takes a deep breath and hesitates slightly before opening the door. We did all we could. And he nods into the room.
I walk into it.
Do the rest of you follow?
I'll follow behind.
I'll stay out and hold.
You enter into a smaller room, but private, and you see Hugh lying in bed, covered up. His eyes are closed, and you can see him breathing slowly. An attendant there nods at you and walks out of the room past Jade. Hugh's brow is wet with sweat, but some of his color has returned. He looks better than he did when you left him previously. Gwynton. Oh, it does me good to see you. Where have you been?
Oh, you know, in a house with ghosts. At least some of your colors return.
Ghost. Maybe I'm dreaming. Are you really there? Quentin.
I'm here.
And he looks up. Oz.
You look terrible.
Thanks for a boost of confidence. It seems I got right sick.
You did.
Oh, Quentin. Can you give me nose a scratch? It itches something awful. He's moving his nose all around.
I don't scratch his nose for her.
He's looking at you. Quentin.
I'll scratch it after that one.
Is this what brothers do? I've never itched somebody else's nose before. Is this a dwarven thing?
Well, he can't really itch his own nose right now.
And he kind of focuses on you. Stares into your eyes. They did what they had to do. I'm not happy about it, but I'm still alive. For now, at least. And Hugh begins kicking his legs a bit. And he pulls the sheet down, and you can see that both of his arms have been severed to the shoulder. Wrapped tightly in bandages. Small stumps rest where his arms used to be.
Oh, Hugh.
Quentin, seems I really stuck my hand in the bear trap this time. But this time the trap won.
You really shouldn't have looked in that hole. Hopefully we can find the cure for this quick and we'll get you some prosthetics.
I guess you can say they hewed my arms off last night.
You would always make the terrible puns, don't you?
Well, you know, I gotta keep
there, though.
Got to keep my spirit strong. I'm not well. So tell me, what did you all find?
Well, we're going to the academy after this. Hopefully we can get that book back that we found in that chest yesterday. So that way the head priest can read it.
The academy? Quentin, that's not you.
It's not me. There's somebody who helped us with the house last night who belongs to it. And right now, anything that I can do to save you is all I'm concerned about.
Marsland, did you come into the room?
Yeah, Marsland's just standing in the back corner. He has his book out and he's just taking notes on
Dwarven interactions.
on his condition.
Okay. Um, something else. What is that in the room? And he's looking back toward Marsland.
Mars. He's the guy who belongs to the academy.
I do not belong to the academy yet, but I do have papers.
How do you already forget about Mars? He's the one who opened up the chest last night, remember? Or the other day, remember?
He's the papers man. He's the paper man.
My memory isn't hot right now.
Are you tired again? Do you need to keep resting some more?
I do. I really feel like shite.
Get some rest. I'll come back and visit you later, okay?
He settles himself as best he can under the covers.
I'll help cover him back up.
He closes his eyes.
Quentin, come here.
What is it?
He starts saying something that's really hard to hear.
Focus. Focus!
You get closer.
Quentin. They fed me Brussels sprouts.
Oh my god. Keep that up, you'll be fine.
It's right awful.
Could be worse.
It could be.
I think we found another symptom of the disease. Oh, that's awful, Hugh.
He turns his head and you can see him close his eyes, wincing a bit in pain. You all leave the small room and High Priest Cluster is waiting outside. He slowly closes the door.
Quentin, I'm sorry, but Muriel's kiss was spreading so quickly up his hands. All we could do...
You're doing everything you can. It's all appreciated.
If we hadn't done it, he wouldn't have survived the night. I'm so sorry. You must understand. Please don't hold this against me.
I don't hold anything against you, don't worry. Just don't feed him any more Brussels sprouts.
He's got to get strong.
Will he live?
That I don't know.
Anything that Mars told you think that that's going to be helpful?
It's too early to tell. It's... Oh, so... Walk with me, Quentin.
I'll start walking with him.
The rest of you falling in behind.
I think he would. You just wanted Quentin, right?
Nope.
Okay, it's up to you. You tell me.
No, I was just gonna hang back and let them talk.
Okay. After he gets a bit away from them,
Rumors have it hit my ear that a cure has been found. It may be what we need to be rid of all this. Or it could be a fool's errand. If you and your friends are willing, we may be able to work together to end this mess.
Where's this rumor starting from? I know at least one person in this group who's interested in the cure as well.
There's a small village to the northeast, Heron's Folly, a fishing village. Ever since their new priest has arrived, there are reports he's been healing the sick of the plague. But this could just be sailors' tales, a fool's errand. But it's all we have.
I'll talk to the rest of this people and see if they'll be interested in helping me to go investigate this rumor.
I implore you to travel there. See if there's any truth. If so, bring back what you can find and maybe we can still save these lands.
I'll do best I can. Do you know the quickest way to get to the fishing village?
You'll have to take a boat from the docks. They should be running a charter that way. You should also know that the people of Perrin's Folly are not particularly warm to outsiders. They don't want to know of modern conveniences and rather choose to live their life their own way. Be careful when you are there. Watch what you say. And keep an eye out. These are dark times.
I will. Now let's go back and get Bishop. I think he's still in your office.
And he rests a hand on your shoulder for a moment, squeezing it slightly, and you two return to the office. What are the rest of you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to wait for them to come on.
Okay.
Do you have Meredith's Kiss now, too? Did it make its way out of
the game? Yeah, maybe. The rest of you following Gwenton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He waved us on.
So the group rounds the corner. Bishop, you see them there. And the high priest, Metal Boy. And he walks over to his doors and opens the doors up. If you need anything, you know where you can find me.
I'll be back this afternoon.
Oh, okay.
But for now, Mars, I said we would go to the academy afterwards.
That's my part of it. Now let's keep the rest
hold on
of
to mine.
yours.
Does Marsland still have wounds?
I have a few cuts and bruises, but I'm not too terrible.
Oz?
Oz, do you have any wounds?
I don't mind, yes.
Nice.
Did a yes?
Did you have wounds?
Answer the freaking question.
I said yes.
All right.
Oh, I heard I don't mind.
Then yes.
All right.
I will use a healing kit on him as well.
Okay.
So roll one of your hit dice and get that back.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Were you using that on Marsland or just Oz?
Just Oz.
If you didn't say you wanted it, so that's why I'm asking.
You asked me how I looked.
Okay, then I will use it on you as well.
All right.
Bishop, while you're helping Oz, I'll help Marsland and I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
Gross.
Well, thank you.
13 hit points. So did I just double your hit points?
You healed me quite sufficiently.
All right.
Jade, I don't think you took any damage that fight, right? You doing okay?
Fine. I'm staring at Bishop, wrapping these wounds. Bishop, what is that you're using?
This is a standard healing kit. Most doctors have these. They heal, or they bind most wounds.
So you're a doctor too? You are very fascinating.
Once that conversation's done, I'm going to say let's get moving to the academy. And then on the way to the academy, I would like to pass on the information about the rumor of the cure at the fishing village
Okay.
to everybody else and ask if they would be willing to travel with me to try to find out if it's a real cure or just a wild goose chase.
Where did you say this was?
It's a fishing village that is not on the map.
No, that's what I've been trying to do. I'm looking at the map. I'm like, I don't see this fishing village.
Of course not.
You don't. Not all things are marked on maps.
It should be.
But what's the point of a map?
Major ports of entry.
If there is even the slightest chance of a cure, I will go with you.
How far is this place?
I'm not sure how far it is, but he said we'd have to take a boat to get to it.
Boat.
Boat? Out on a boat? That means we're going to be in water.
Very good. That is what a boat does.
Yes, but where is this village?
He said it was north of here, right?
Northeast.
Northeast of here.
This is acceptable.
Is it that would mean we're farther away from the academy?
It would be, but we are going to the academy right now for you to turn in your skulls and to have a meeting with this lady who gave you the note.
I mean, Monson, no one's asking you to go.
This is just an invitation out. Like I said, I know Bishop is looking for a cure.
Let's see what the academy has to say. Perhaps is there desire for me to go and see what this cure is all about? Now, maybe that could put me in good. Maybe if I came back with a cure, that would put me in
A cure.
would put me in the highest of standings with the academy. Let's go. Is everybody ready to go to the academy?
We're already walking there.
Yeah, this is
No,
happening
I'm
as you're
going to
walking
it.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize we said we were walking. All right.
Yep.
We'll walk faster.
I can only walk so fast, Marsland.
Pick up those big legs.
All right. You see a tall. For a lot of you, you haven't been to this side of town. Bishop and Jade, Oz, you probably avoided it for the most part. So you notice the streets are a lot nicer here, a lot easier to walk on, and you see a large tower in the distance. You can see large double doors protected by 2 guards. Marsden, you've seen these guards before, blocking the entrance. And there you are.
I'm gonna pull the cowl over my head.
Okay.
What is wrong, Oz?
It's cold.
Is it?
No. I mean it's fall time, so it's cooler, but I wouldn't say it's cold.
I'm cold. Leave me alone, Blue Man. Go.
Don't
What
forget,
has
Marsland,
gotten-
you're a little more dressed than he is.
What has gotten under your skin? Well, yes, I can definitely see that. I can see far too much.
It's like big old, like it's just the hard nipples.
Unlike some.
Are you able to
corners-
cut glass?
Cut glass with them. Yeah, here. Let me go pick that lock.
But Mars, this is your territory. You lead the way, please.
Unlike some corners of this city, this one you do not have to fear for much in, like the dregs. You need not hide there, Oz. And I'm gonna take my letter, stand up, tall, chest out, proud, and walk up to the guards. Hello, guards. I don't know if you remember me.
As we said before, no entry.
No entry. You did say that, and you've reminded me it every time
But I
I
have
come
papers.
here. But I am proud to say I have papers.
Papers of what?
What would you like to see? I have been given permission to enter the academy by a member of the academy. And it says here that I am allowed to bring my guests standing behind me. I point to the ragtag crew of people and robots standing behind me.
They look them over and they reach out to take the letter. Do you hand it over?
I reluctantly let it out of my grasp.
Okay. Takes a look at it. Okay. One moment. I'll need to take this inside and have it evaluated. Please wait here.
Better see that letter again.
He's very fond of his papers.
The other guard looks up. He'll return. And he goes inside. And for like a few moments, it's just really awkward silence, and you can hear the wind blow. And he looks, nice weather today.
Little on the chilly side, huh?
This one over here thinks it's quite cold out, apparently.
Winter's coming for sure.
They always say that. Winter's coming. Winter's coming.
You
but it
need anyone
never
to hold
comes.
the door.
No, we've got the door.
Marsland, is it always this difficult for you to get in?
Jade, I have never stepped foot inside of this place. That is why you see this extreme amount of excitement on my face currently.
That's excitement.
He's just stone cold. There's no
Yeah,
looks like your last face. Now, while we're waiting, can you give me an angry face? And I'll come over there and I'll step on his toe.
I
Why have you done this to me?
I just got an
I'm
idea for a
looking at his
shirt.
His face doesn't change.
Marcel,
All right.
you
After
You
After-
upset me quite so there, Oz.
after a few moments, the other guard returns with the paper rolled up. Yes, you are allowed inside, it seems. You'll be guided through by Drisk Garadon. He will be a lizard man wizard, pale green skin, purple robes. He'll introduce himself inside. Do not touch anything. As you are
You said?
Drisk Garadon, yes.
Garadon.
What will we see inside?
That is for the eyes to take in. This is
I
a
am
great honor to be taken in.
Very curious as to what goes on here.
Just don't touch anything.
Oh boy, this is about almost as exciting when I was a wee lad and my parents let me into the basement to see their workshop.
And he steps back and opens the door for you. This way. Please follow the carpet. Don't touch anything. Drisk will be with you shortly. Are you going inside?
Walking in, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
The rest of you walking in?
Yes.
100%.
take up the rear.
Any of you touch anything in here and ruin this for me, I'll be very cross with you.
Oz,
You
please
do
mind your
not-
javelin.
Want to see me cross?
The javelin. No, the halberd's just scraping against everything.
But there's lots of shiny things in here.
Jade, so help me. I don't know if you take much after your little cats and their propensity to slap things. If you do that, I do not know you.
Oh, I will do my best.
Stepping inside the tower, you see its inside is expanded well beyond that of the actual walls of the tower. It's a very large room. Shelves and shelves of books line the walls, and some of the books float randomly in the air with pages turning by themselves. Several other magic users peruse the mountain of manuals that surround you. Sparks of light illuminate the room in kind of a blue-green glow. From time to time, you see a patron raise their hand without even turning their head, and a light rushes over to them, making their reading easier in the otherwise dark chamber. The air is thick with the smell of incense, and small automa rush around the room, picking up tomes and placing them back on the shelves. Large ornate pillars stretch up into the ceiling as a spiral staircase skirts the outer walls. A red carpet stretches from the entrance to the staircase, covering worn and well-traveled stone floors. In the center of the ceiling above you, a large hole has been carved out of the upper floors, and you see a huge cluster of crystals floating through the many floors above you. You can almost hear a soft hum coming from the crystals as lightning arcs between them before rushing up the facets. As you take all this in, you hear hurried footsteps as a hooded pale lizard folk whisk across the floor toward you.
Welcome, honored guests of Drusilla. Please do not touch anything as you are guests here, not members of our order.
This is so exciting. Yes, we have been told not to touch anything. Why is it that you're so insistent we can't partake in the magic that is this space?
One incident always ruins it for everyone else.
Bishop's heading towards the crystal with the lightning.
Bishop.
It's high up in the ceiling, but you can step underneath it and just look straight up at it.
He's just looking at it.
Whoa!
I am just... Where are you going?
I've never seen anything like that.
Yes, it is quite fascinating here. Sometimes you forget that the outsiders haven't seen this.
Bishop, please keep yourself contained.
I'm
Jade-
not touching.
Wait,
Jade, what are you doing?
are cameras a thing? Can I ask Bishop if he comes equipped with a camera?
They're not a thing.
I'm not doing anything. I'm letting Marzan take the lead.
Okay, Oz, what are you doing?
Trying to see if there's any strings attached to the books that are floating.
No, some of the books are a bit lower, and you just kind of take your hand and pass it over the top of them. And you do it really quickly, like you're going to catch it off guard, and then you just stare at it, and nothing happens, and then a page just turns by itself.
Oz tenses up as it looks like, Marzlin tenses up as it looks like Oz is about to smack a book out of the air.
And Jade, what are you doing?
So I'm kind of seeing the same thing, and so my tail's just like swishing back and forth, and I'm just kind of getting excited because everything's moving, and I'm trying my hardest not to touch anything, and I kind of look at Marzlin and look at the book and look at Marzlin, trying to be good. I really am.
You're doing a very good job so far, Jade. I need to take 1 second, and I take my book out and I start trying to sketch out the things that catch my eye in the book.
Okay.
I'm getting very tired. I'm very sleepy. Could we move along?
I guess this is not the time for this.
This way to the meeting chamber, and I'll summon Drusilla.
Good. Well, I
Any
have time for a nap.
No, if you'd like to take a nap, you may leave on your own will. There's many inns in this town.
If you really do not want to be here, Oz, which I do not comprehend in the slightest, my hotel room is not far from here. You could stay there for the time being.
Oh, it's fine. It's been a long night.
Drisk kind of bumps Bishop as he's going by. It's an intentional bump, kind of to break your concentration.
Look down. If they're moving, I'm going with them.
Yeah. And he leads you all over to a rather packed bookcase.
Let's see what my lady requested today. Fields of Automa? No. She wanted something nicer than that. Ethereal Plains of the Fae? The Rock of Brawl? History of Cider Point? A Day in the Astral Sea? No.
Wait a minute.
Much
Yeah.
too
Wait.
cold.
Wait.
Ah, here it is. The Depths of the Deep. Perfect, yes. That is like what she requested.
And he takes the book and opens it before you, and you see pages of text that turn slowly by themselves before they begin speeding up. And you see an image of a room begin shimmering in the center of the pages as the pages just rapidly turn in front of you. In you go, reach out, and Gisela will be with you shortly.
Excuse me, what?
In we go.
Yes? Are you not familiar with portal books?
Would I be familiar?
No.
I have never heard of this is the greatest place I have ever been. Sorry for raising my voice at you.
It is a great place.
We touch it.
Aren't most books this way? They tell stories, and you go to new worlds.
This is.
I think this is a literal
a bit more.
Bishop.
Jade's getting all excited because he hasn't been able to touch anything. I'll just walk up and touch the book.
As Jade touches the book, Jade disappears.
What just happened?
Well, I got to do this. Touch.
And just, and it's almost like Marsland stretches out into a thread and twists up tight, and you see it just kind of pull into the pages of the book.
Bishop, touch.
And inside, Oz, you're left there alone, and Gwenton's still there.
Yeah, 20. Well, Oz, one in Rome. That wouldn't be a phrase anyone would know. Never mind.
Can you reach up this high? Here, grab my hand.
Wait. To be fair, is it higher than I can reach?
A lizardman isn't that tall, so he can hold it down.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna slap his head. I'm like, I don't need your help. And touch the book.
And then
Okay.
I'll follow suit.
You all feel an odd pulling sensation as your reality fades around you, and you feel your body stretch thin. Thin as thread, as you rapidly fill into the pages of the turning book. Darkness surrounds you. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
What? No. We have 20 minutes.
Just in time for the after party.
That's where we're going to end.
The Academy is so cool.
I had so much fun creating the Academy. And there's a lot more fun. Yeah, like it's a really neat place.
I'm excited.
So next week's gonna be great. So thanks all for coming out tonight. We appreciate it. We'll stop this gentle music here. This was a lot of fun. We got to see what was in the bottom of the basement, and we got to see Marsland's excited face. Always. Panda says, I agree, 20 more minutes. I don't know if y'all were seeing what was going on in the chat, but evidently Defects doesn't like pumpkin pie, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
That is bad. That's no way.
But I think Panda says he doesn't like cherry pie. Totally a shirt with Marsland's face on it that says like it's like a bunch of his faces, and it's like angry, sad, happy. I got a Darth Vader one that's like. Fanboy Tone, thanks for those bits, and thanks for the subs, everybody. We scared Dougal away, so when we see Dougal tomorrow, you'll have to tell her that
she probably fell asleep.
Yeah, I think she passed out.
I think that's passed out, not fall asleep.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie is low tier. I just feel like y'all haven't had good pumpkin pie. Like I don't know what it is, and I didn't get to see the.
I mean, all pumpkin pie pretty much tastes the same.
Well, a crust can do so much to change how pumpkin pie tastes.
Yeah. It is for sure. I mentioned one of my top tier pies that I enjoy, which is sour cream raisin pie. I don't make it very often, and it sounds awful, but it's very, very good. And it was my grandpa's favorite pie. I found out much later in life, like I had it, and then realized later that it was.
Banana pudding. I love banana pudding pie or banana cream pie.
I don't think pumpkin pie is all the same, fanboy. Like, it's all about what spices go in there. Like, if you put enough of the like, I'm a heavy spicer. Like, I want it to taste like pumpkin spice.
If you take away all of the taste of pumpkin, then it's palatable.
No.
Most people just drench it with fucking Cool Whip anyway.
Dude,
so
yeah.
You're not tasting shit anyway.
My middle kid, when she eats pumpkin pie, it's like a mound of whipped cream, and there might be pie underneath there somewhere. Grow up, Drastin. Damn. I can't help it. Tone was not born with taste buds. Like, he can't help it. He can't.
I mean, you did just say you like sour cream and raisin pie.
Sour cream raisin pie is amazing.
I've never even heard of such a thing.
Most people haven't. I think it's like a German dish or something. I bet if you went to Wisconsin, it's there. I first tried it in Iowa, so it's good. It's good. I can post the recipe somewhere because it's good.
No, that's fine. You don't have to.
So I can print it out and throw it away.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're close enough. I'll make some and bring some to you.
I'll try it. I mean,
it's good.
There's not a dessert I don't try. There's a lot I don't like.
I mean, I would definitely try it, but just
mincemeat pie is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, I couldn't eat mincemeat pie. Look at those pie. I'm kind of making me freaking hungry. I don't want to eat this late, but we hope you had fun tonight. The story's kind of going some different places, and I'm telling you, this next part was a lot of fun for me to put together. And let me show this because you guys are looking at it, but you didn't know. But there's a little city right here on that little peninsula.
I noticed it when
I put it up. Yeah. So that's Perrin's Folly. So
Perrin's Folly.
Always been there. Are there other ones on the map that aren't listed? Who knows?
All right, so now we need to add something to here. Perrin's Folly.
Who knows? You are all now the Supratic Panic Group of adventuring in my books now. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Huh.
Defect, we always enjoy you being here, giving us the power. Be sure to check out Defect's stream for very unique good content.
Chainsaw Man.
I've heard I need to watch it. I heard it was good.
It looks good. I haven't seen it though.
I think.
What is that?
Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that yet.
I got one episode of Cabinet of Curiosities to go through, and the last one I watched was just terrible. The rest of them have been pretty fair, and some of them have been really good, but that last one was really bad. So hopefully the last actual episode is not too bad. I'm glad you enjoy it, Defect. Maybe bring you in sometime. You could play as a Warforged. If you've seen his content, that makes absolute sense. But maybe we are going to have more guests this time once we get the ball rolling here. I mean, right now the party is still like very hesitant towards each other. They're not really a party. They're a group of slightly common interest folks. So
got very little in common right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very loose connections.
Oh, Panda says that's what you should call the party. Is the Supratic Panic Group of Adventuring. That's a lot. Spugga, something like that. So yeah, some of the real adventures. I sneak peek tone some stuff that I'm kind of thinking about doing, and he was pretty excited. So you should be excited as well. So some shout outs. Don't forget to catch King Cuddles out there. I didn't see him tonight. I think he was not feeling well still. So check his stuff out. Always Banter and Babble. Banter and Babble is on Thursday tonight, so there will not be a pre-show show. Well, there'll be a pre-show show, but it won't be before Banter and Babble. It'll just be us playing something. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Tone. Thanks for taking that out. Check out Defect when he goes live. Check out Half-Ass Beer Review on YouTube. He just did 7 Dungeons week because he came and visited me and I gave him a lot of beer. So,
Zach Dynamite.
Zach Dynamite, yeah, we'll probably send you over to him right now. He's probably streaming.
Isn't he the new cruiserweight champion now?
I think so.
No,
so.
actually, Tricky's still the cruiserweight champion. That's right. He just took Draston down. In the
Wombat took me down. He took me down bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is that my first one?
Oh no, Zach Dynamite took Blaylock down. Yeah, like hard. It was like Blaylock didn't stand a chance.
Cuddles Wrestling on Sundays. You don't want to miss that.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty fun.
We're adding a few streams here and there. We actually had a bonus stream this week on Saturday where I did some Galaxy of Heroes if you're interested in a Star Wars mobile game. So kind of a chill out, hangout game as I need to get stuff done. As always, don't forget Midland Mall Comic Con, bringing that up again. We brought it up at the beginning. March 5th and 6th in Midland, Michigan. Banter and Babble will be there. We're going to be there. And if you've never played D&D, stop by, sign up, and let your first campaign be with one of the guys from 7D. I mean, that's like a match made in heaven. That's like winning a $2 billion lottery. So, all right. Until next time, we'll see you in the dungeon. We're going to send you over to Zach Dynamite. But take care. Let's get some music going. We'll do this. We love Yazik and Ant House.
So watch how you talking them where you've been walking. They call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP. I do what I want to. That's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra. I'm a monster.
We still not get permissions for another song.
Not yet.
What, from Yazik?
I'm more than a little OP. I do what I want to. Yeah, that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra. Yo, I'm a monster. Turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip, but I body like I'm playing lacrosse. Beat to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy. Acknowledge me, I've been demolishing your cities. I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad. Y'all must be the cast. I'm killing the master, villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard within the rap fast for the masses.